Hi everybody, this is Kathy from Kathy's Cards. Well, it's been a while since I had a project share. I'm a little behind. In fact, I think I'm 3 weeks behind in my projects. So anyways, the first thing I wanted to share with you, I figured I would do the last one we just did on Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night, Crafts by Teresa and Tina's Crafty Life and me, Kathy's Cards, we do some sort of project on Wednesday night, altering, putting embellishments on different things. So, anyways, this past week, I'm sorry, we got some wonderful chalkboards, and we decided they would be fun to alter. And these are stand-up ones. Actually, we got them from Teresa, and she got them at Hobby Lobby. And so they were just totally black chalkboards on both sides. So, anyways, I'm going to show you the very first one that I did. This is my first one, and it does stand. They're really great, but they're totally black on each side, and they have a nice shape to them. So anyways, this card was one of my favorites when I did my Valentine book. I really just loved it, and so I decided when we were going to do these chalkboards that I would do a Valentine theme, and I would definitely use this picture. It says special delivery, hugs and kisses, and it has that wonderful truck, and I put the little stones in the truck. I also laminated. I like to laminate my stuff because then you don't have to worry about somebody, getting it, spilling it, or the paper ripping. So I tend to do that on a lot of my projects. I put cardstock on both sides, as you can see. I thought it looked nicer that way. I put a brown heart texture on the back of this one because I didn't want it to be too bold to take away from what else I was doing on it. I have these wonderful frames that I got at Michael's, and I just love them. And this is what they look like. And I love using them on a lot of different things. And I thought they offset the truck really, really nice. So I painted it red and I put it around the truck. And then I put these resin flowers. If you can see, they're resin roses. They're pink on the side and red in the middle. I can't tell if you can tell that or not. And then I found this wonderful off-white trim. And I put that around because the picture's kind of off-white. I don't know if you can see it, but I first was going to use white and it was just too bright. So I put that all around, and you can see how I put it on the back. This one I put on the back. And then I put a wonderful heart doily here. It's a paper one. And then I have some of these resin doves that I thought would go really nice with the Valentine theme. And of course, I had these red lips, so I had to put these on too. And then this is from a collar. It was a ruffle collar that went all around a dress. So I took a piece of that and I put that here, and then I put a satin rose there. And then down here, I had this wonderful bling. And if you can see it here, it's one of my favorite ones. I put that down there just because it kind of looked too plain. And then when you turn it around, like I said, I did put paper on the back too because I just thought it looked nicer. And then I had these cards again that I had printed out for my book. And I thought they would be perfect for this because if I want to give it as a gift, it says to and from, and it's got the little bike on it. So that's how I ended up with that. So I was really happy with my little truck here. And then the second one I came up with was I had printed a lot of these old vintage tags out when I did my Valentine book. And this one here I particularly really like, so I went and I blew it up. I kind of cut and made it expand, and I thought at first it might, get blurry, but it came out perfectly clear. So I was so happy with that. Again, I laminated this one. And as you can see, I put XOXO. I put this paper on because I thought it would look really cute, on this one. And then I have the little heart here I put for the boy and the girl. And then up here, I made this. It's a heart, but it has roses in it. And I made that from resin, from one of my resin molds. And I thought that kind of offset it. And I put a small doily underneath it. And then I found this wonderful red, and it kind of matched this really well. So I put this actually in the front. I didn't do it in the back because it's not as big. So it kind of got lost when I put it behind it. So, you know, so that, I thought that offset it really good. And then down here, I took one of those paper doilies, and I just fold it in half so you could have the trim there, and it covers the back here. I have to glue that down a little. And I just thought it offset it really kind of nice. And then I put the love, and that was something that came off a Dollar Tree metallic stickers that they had. Sorry about the glare, guys. And then I put the two little hearts. And then again, I did the same thing with this one. I also did the back. I thought this paper was really cool. And then it says to and from on that. So these are what I ended up with for my chalkboard. And I hope you like them. Let me know what you think. But that was for them. So I'm going to put that aside. Like I said, I normally do mine one at a time, but I figured since I was behind, I would I would put them together. Then the following week, I had gotten these last summer at CVS, and aren't these wild? They're glass eyeglass covers. So I was saying to the girls, maybe we could do something with this. And as it turned out, the material was very kind with paint and stuff like that. So we really had a lot of fun with it. So this is what mine ended up looking like when I was done. This is my first one here. I first gessoed it, I will tell you that. I did gesso it first. And it took the paint really great, because a lot of times you got to do it a couple times. And I was lucky I only put one coat on. And then I took a blue doily that I had, and I cut it up, and I had it go like around, because then I took the back, and I wanted to kind of go in this direction, so I had to kind of give it a little help doing that. And then the other part of the doily, the center part, I put here. And then I had this wonderful pearl. It was a pin, but I cut off the back of it, which I do a lot of. I get a lot of different old pins and stuff from auctions and stuff like that. So this is when they come in handy. And then this is my angel that I put on there. That's cloth. And I put a little stuffing behind it. And of course, I don't know if you can see it, but I did use some Wink of Stella. And then I put these pearl-like trim. It's one of my favorite trims. I put that all around her. And then here is another trim. I like this one, and it has the pearl with the flower, but I like the long trim here. You can probably see like that. And then it's in the back too. So I was really happy, you know, with this, you know, because now you can, the way I look at it, you can send somebody, besides this, I can send somebody a gift inside it, which I'm always looking for stuff like that. I always like to surprise people and then have something inside. So I'll be definitely doing that with this. And then the second one I did, kind of similar. I took another doily. This was a square one, so I couldn't quite maneuver it as much as I did the other one over there. And this one here, I had it going up that way, and I twisted around. And this one here didn't have enough to go all the way down, so I ended up putting this real pretty lace on the back of it. And just so it wouldn't be, you know, plain back there. Not my favorite backing, but that's what I kind of came up with. So anyways, and these here, I put this flower with the pearl. Oh, and on both of these, I have this pearl, so you can, you know, hang them up. I wanted to have hangers on them so you could hang them up, because in case you gave it to somebody and they used it to hold something, be it pens, you know, scissors, rulers, whatever, they can do that. Or it can just be a hanging on the wall. And then the other thing I did, these rose resin flowers, Excuse me here, I'm getting a little glue off there. I really liked them, but they were stark white, and I was trying to bring more of the pink out of the girl in her dress and everything. So I took some acrylic paint, and I very lightly dry brushed it on. And I thought that really helped to kind of bring the picture out more. This is one of my favorite girl pictures that I have. Again, this is all cloth, and if you can see, I did some Wink of Stella on her. You might not be able to see, but she does have Wink of Stella. And again, I put this really nice trim here because I just thought it was so pretty on her. So these were the two that I did finish for the eyeglass holder. And then, lastly, but not too lastly here, is we had to do Post-it note holders. And we could all do whatever one we wanted. And I've done these in the past, and I just love them. I just think they are so cool. They do not take long to make. There are so many videos on these, different ways of making them. This is my preferred one that I like. You can get these pens at Walgreens, Office Depot. Walmart might even have them too. But, you know, basically, like I said, you can go and check out videos on there, but it's so simple. It's like you cut 3.5 by 7.5, and then you score it. Let's see, what did I have here? 3 1/8, 3.5, and 3 7/8. And after you do that, you have your, see here, you have your scoring there. I'll take the pen out. And then basically, you know, you fold a part of it. And when you fold it, this is before you put the Post-it note in, you're going to come up a little bit and you're going to cut 2 little slots here. And when you do that, it automatically, it'll pop out from the inside. And that's where you can put your pen. Like I said, there are a lot of YouTube videos out there right now, and that's where I had found mine originally, but I don't remember who I got it from. But there are a lot there, and they are so easy to make because after you put that together, you put the little Post-it note in there, and it's like good to go. It does not take long. The longest part is probably picking out the pattern paper that you want and the sayings that you want. And like I said, I kind of decorated mine up a little bit there. And I put a back on it. Some people do, some people don't. But I really do. I love these. So I encourage anybody to go look them up because there's a lot of different versions. And this one is very similar too. I'll just leave it in the same design, but it says something different. Friends are flowers that never fade. And like I said, you can get these wonderful little pens at quite a few places. This one here is green and blue. Friends are flowers that never fade. This was the same thing. I think I put them on all of them. That's one of my favorite sayings, and I'm usually giving it to friends. And then this one here was simpler, but it's still nice. It doesn't have the pen. Put that in there. It doesn't have the pen. It's purple, actually. It looks blue on my camera here. Hopefully it looks more purple. Again, you have the saying, but this one here, you use Velcro. Whoops, if I don't drop it. This is Velcro, and this is a very simple one too, where you measure it and all you do is score. I think there's 2 score marks here and 2 score marks there. I don't have the dimensions on this one right now with me, but again, this is online under Post-it note holders, and all you do is put the pad in, and I put a little Velcro, and some people use magnets. You can use magnets, but this one is even simpler. But like I said, I do tend to go to the one with the pen because I like that. So somebody can, you know, use it right away. Let me put those aside here. So anyways, guys, if you watched and waited till the end, I am doing a giveaway. So I'm going to show you what the giveaway is. This is something I made. a number of months ago. We had to do clipboard holders. Clipboards, actually, just clipboards. And we had to go and we had to alter them. And this is one of the ones that I did. And I'll pull this up a little so you can see a little more. Here is the top where you can hang it. But this, I love fairies, and I love this paper. And I know a lot of people do. And I was looking in the back, looking at the different things that I've made. Like I said, most stuff I give away, or I have a drawing. And this was one of my favorite ones here. Trying to get it so you can see it all. So anyways, you know, this one has a fairy saying, believe in fairies. They hope you do. Make a wish. It might come true. And then these are die cuts here and here. And then I have these lovely wings. And it says dream big. And then here I have some metal butterflies, as you can see. And then on top here I put, may flowers always line your path. So if you would like to win this, and you did finish watching my video to the end, all you have to do down below is to say, I believe in fairies. And everybody that says that, I will put you in the drawing. Remember though, if you don't say it, you won't be in the drawing. So please, if you do want to win this, remember to put, I believe in fairies. So everybody, in a few days, I will have the drawing. So I hope you enjoyed what I made, and let me know what you think. And as soon as I get enough people in a few days, I will do the drawing. So good luck, everybody. Thank you.